Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel Simple Creations by Fauzia, and quickly I will tell you here that I recorded a video showing all of these cards in one video, but that video was so long that it was becoming very difficult to move it from one app to other for editing and other purposes. So I decided instead of wasting time on that, I will go and record each of these types separately. So I've got a couple of cards here, like these are very simple watercolor cards, quick and easy to make. So I'll be sharing all these cards, but in like 2 or 3 videos, as I'll be recording now each individually. So all the preparations which you need for this card is like I've cut some white panels, then I have also prepared my card base with some colored cardstock. You will need some like outliner, black outliner, or any marker or anything else, and then you can use anything which is little bit shiny like this 3D outliner, or anything else like gel pen, glitter pen, anything else to just fill in the sleeves. So let's quickly start with this. Here I'm having my watercolor cakes from Camel. I'm having the 24 shades here. I'll just spray some water on that. Okay, so as I have done this twice in so I'm just spraying my I'm taking just clear water, and for this I have done one thing. I have traced a triangle shape like a Christmas tree shape on this, and I did cut it out, and I saved both the pieces like this and this, just so that I can use them as a stencil, template, whatever I want. So I'm just very lightly going to draw that triangle shape on my cardstock here. Excuse me. That looks nice enough. So now I'm going to take my water and just go around this. Okay, so I'm just going to spread some water on this paper. It is not something special like watercolor paper or anything like that. It's not even a cardstock of heavy weight. So whatever you have, you can use for this. I don't know what's it now. Okay. I need a little bit more on this corner here. Now I think I've done 2 of the same shade, so this time maybe I'll be going with blue and green, yellow. Just take the color and start dropping the color on the edges. I think I need a little bit more water in here. See how beautiful it looks when the color starts moving with the water. You don't need to stress out where you want, what you want. There's no right or wrong way for doing this. It's just like you are adding color to a blank paper. So wherever the color wants, it's gonna move there. I'm not trying to have a control or anything. I'm just like putting the colors on my paper and letting them move freely. I'm not keeping well, sorry about that. think I need a little bit of more yellow down there. For me, it's easier to rotate the paper instead of rotating my hand. I just kind of feel it easier, so I'm just going around the edges. I think I need a little bit of more blue. I'm not going like where and what it is supposed to be. I'm just like how I like it. So you can keep going on building your colors on top of it. Blue and greens and yellows. So, and if you feel that somewhere the color is like more, take your paper towel and just pick it up, just like that. I love it. Maybe I'll go back and drop some yellow in there. Yeah, that's it. So before I go on adding some more colors and before I spoil it, I think I will stop it here. So the same I did with this one, and by the time it dries, we will write the sentiment and make a strip of it, just to make it look a little bit different. So for this, I have kept all my scrap pieces here of different colors. These are just what was left after cutting the cardstock base, and now I'll be taking, like, maybe I'll go with the green one or yellow one. Yellow one? I'm not sure which color I'm gonna pick. Yeah, I think so. It's looking great. And let's try it on the green one. Yeah, it's looking best on the green. I think so. So I'll be going with the green here, and so for that I need a green strip. I will grab my scissors, take out some scrap here from my table, and try to cut out a strip of this paper. I'm not sure if it's going to fit on that because this looks broader than that. So let me check if it fits. Oh. I will just go and trim it down a little bit. That might be okay. Okay. Yeah, it's okay. Then I'll go grab my pen and I will try to line as much as I can, and I'll write I know my handwriting is that not good, but for right now I'm not having any stamps saying Merry Christmas, so I'll just go and do this. So I am not sure if I'm going to make it a banner or something. Maybe here. No, maybe down here. Yeah. So I'll just go and trim this. I'll go and add a little bit of glue on this. Stick it on this. Oh, I think something is wrong. I cannot line it up. Yeah, that looks better than the previous one. So I will just go and cut this banner shape again. And that's our sentiment ready for the card. By the time I think it is dried, not completely yet. So if you have your heating tool or something, you can quickly go and dry it up. So now I think I'm not sure if I should start working on it. So what to do? Okay, by the time it dries, I'll just talk about what I have done. So here I did some more cards, and this one is done sponging with the cakes. This one is done like doing watercoloring, and then I went ahead and added the details on this one. For this one I'm having like two types. This one I did cut out from the paper and pop them. This is flat. Okay, so I think it is dried now. So what I did ahead is just I took my black pen and drew some patterns on the tree. As let's check if it is dried. Yeah. You can draw any pattern, whichever you like. It's not necessary you can draw only this. You can draw like ornaments, you can draw circles, you can draw triangles, any pattern whichever you like for decorating a tree. Now here I'm just trying to draw some leaf shapes going around the tree. I think so. The color was not yet dried, so it's just kind of moving. As the pen which I'm using is not a waterproof pen. Oh, that's okay. Now I will take this 3D outliner, quickly go and drop it at different places, like in the leaves, filling them. Though it looks like an orange color for now, after it dries, it is going to turn, as you see on this one, it's gonna turn golden. If you don't have this, you can take your glitter pens and fill in those leaves, or you can go pick any other watercolor and fill in. After this video, I'll be putting the next video in which I'll be showing the next technique, as I could not post everything together. So I'll be showing you different techniques which are very easy peasy. You can do with the materials already which you have. You don't need to go and buy some fancy things. Here on my table, all what I have is some glitter, some glitter tape, some watercolor, and some what do we say, some scrap of papers. So with those, whatever we can create, we will make. And so for that, you need to stay with me. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see the rest of the videos, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I'm just putting some foam dots behind this. Peel the backing off. Put this right on top of there. And as you have done that, you have added that 3D liner. It's gonna take a little bit of time, and then like you can go and try not to touch those places where you have added the 3D liner, because it takes a little bit longer than the watercolor for drying. But for now, I'm going to quickly go and put this on my cardstock just to show you how it's gonna look. So I'm just adding some wet glue here. The thing which I like about wet glue is that it allows you, like, I'm not very perfect in lining up things, so whenever I go wrong, and if I have used, as you saw me with the sentiment, if I use wet glue, it allows me to go and manipulate something, like I can reposition and peel it off and re-stick it. So I just like to use wet glue. And there it is. So I'm not trying to cover up everything because it's gonna stick well, I hope. Yeah. So now I'll try my best. If you are good at this, you don't really, it's not going to take time for you, but this is me. So here's the card done. Only the last thing which we are going to go do is we're going to add a star, because without a star, the Merry Christmas tree is not gonna look that cool. So I'm adding some foam dot behind that star piece here. If you have any stickers, sequins, whatever, you can just draw it, and that will do as well. So here is our card ready. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please give it a big thumbs up. Until next time, happy crafting, and don't forget to check my description box for all the rest of the videos which I'll be posting along with this video. As soon as I'm putting this one, I'm going to put all these videos together. So please check the description box below.